In this video, I will go over what I did when selecting a bathroom vanity for my flip/Airbnb project. I go over what material to use, what kind of top, what kind of base, as well as some tips and tricks to lower the cost of buying a vanity. I hope it's helpful. I just spent the last maybe 2 days kind of researching vanities, bathroom vanities specifically, and what the best material to get for the bathroom vanity is. And I was debating for a really long time whether to get just something cheap. So these are the items that I was originally looking towards getting. A lot of them were from Lowe's, Home Depot, Costco, some of the other items. And I ran across a couple that I was like, oh, this looks like a good design, like looks like a pretty good, trying to decide what to get. And the learnings basically are right here. So after finding the style that I like and the price points that I want to get, which is typically about less than $1,500, is kind of what I settled forward. And it depends on your situation, right? So I'm doing either a flip or a rental. If it's a flip, then it doesn't really matter too much, and I can just get something cheap, depending on how I want to leave the home, depending on the home condition, depending on how luxury the home is. So this one was a really good example of a budget one that I was thinking of getting. This is a 60-inch bathroom vanity for a master bathroom. So you need a double sink, and this is kind of like, I was like, this is a good design. Like, it looks really nice, and like overall everything's good. The issue, however, this is something I learned after the fact, is a lot of the material that is made to the base of the bathroom vanities, you want it to be more so a harder engineered wood, something that lasts longer. And a lot of these are typically MDF. So for this one, like it's made out of, the side panel material is made out of MDF, and the base material, this one's wood. So actually this one's like not too bad, but essentially, like, you want the material to be like a stronger wood, and then you also want the top. So two kind of like base items is you want to make sure the top is kind of a quartz, because a lot of them are natural or marble top. And marble, from my research through a lot of Reddit pages and just Google and review reading, marble actually stains very easily. And so what happens is you have to like seal it. Marble stains on bathroom vanity, right? And you can see the pictures here, like a lot of simple. So this is an example of like what staining looks like, and here's another one. And so in order to take care of your top, you have to seal it. But like, who actually remembers to seal, like their tops? Like, I don't ever really think about it unless you're like, a good homeowner and you actually like maintain your stuff properly. But that's what you're supposed to do. Or the easier option is just get quartz. So all the research that I've done says that quartz is the best material for your tops. Marble is awful, from a lot of like the posts that I've read. And so right now, one item I'm deciding to get, and honestly, this is more so for like a home, like your own home maybe. But a good material would be a quartz top, and then engineered wood or some kind of wood-based material. So solid hardwood, plywood, like that's good. These are thick, they last a long time, water doesn't like warp it too much. So this is a good example of a good item that you could get that's good quality. Ariel, I think from all the ones I've seen, the Ariel is a good one. There's another one from Costco's like Ove Vanity. That's a really good brand apparently. They're obviously like a lot more expensive because of the quality, but these are like the material that it's made out of is usually pretty good, and it's usually like a quartz material for the top as well. And so these are kind of like, or white engineered stone top, I think it's fine as well. But Ove is a really good brand. Ariel, from what I've seen, it seems to be pretty good. And yeah, like overall, like the basic idea is use engineered wood for the base, avoid MDF as a material for especially items that are in areas where it can get wet, so like the bathroom, and then use a quartz top because it's the most resistant and least likely to get damaged or stained, and you don't really have to take care of it too much. So I'm still kind of deciding what I want to get, but if I want this to be a good rental or like a home I want, then I would use this one. The price point is obviously higher, but yeah, all depends. This was the final vanity I chose, which was the Ariel Cambridge 67-inch double rectangular sink vanity. So it was this one. It's listed for 1657. Looking at Home Depot, it was like a little cheaper, but when you actually do the math and you add in certain coupons, like this one for example, it's actually cheaper going through the website itself. I actually ended up paying about, let me pull it up. I ended up paying $12.49. So it was about 25% off the price of the vanity, and this one was the quartz top as well as the like wooden base. So this was the one I chose. This one was 66 inches, 66, 67, give or take, but this was the one that I ended up choosing. So just to recap, look for a top with a quartz and then the base as a wooden frame instead of MDF. So those are the two main things to look out for. This ended up being an Airbnb, which is why I got this like a better quality vanity. If this was going to be a flip, probably would have just chosen a marble top. Depending on the quality of the flip that's going to be done, this one was not going to be like a higher class flip, so I think using like a marble one would have been okay. But overall, if you use better material, it is going to be a little pricier, but the quality is going to be better. So just things to look out for when you're selecting. And anyways, hope this was helpful.